Get ready for your new favorite baked good. My Lemon Blueberry Loaf takes everything you love about a muffin, with its fluffy texture and burst of fruit, and elevates it into a perfectly sliceable loaf. Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode of Let's Celebrate TV. I'm your host, Peter Lee. Today, our celebration is all about a sweet. Actually, it's all about blueberries. We're gonna make my Lemon Blueberry Loaf. It's the muffin's cooler cousin. Now, what's a Lemon Blueberry Loaf? Well, here in New Jersey, it's blueberry season, and I love to bake with blueberries. Even though I'm not much of a baker, I can do this one. First thing we're going to do is prepare our pan. Now I have a loaf pan here. It's 9 by 5 by 3 inches, which is 12 by 13 by 6 centimeters. I'm going to prepare it. I'm going to use some baking spray. You could do it like Grandma did with butter and flour, but I find this much easier. That's it. Now I do this now so I don't forget to do it later, because too often I pour the batter in, I bake it, and it sticks. Let's start assembling this loaf. We're going to start with the dry ingredients. I have a nice big bowl here. We're going to start with some flour. This is 2 cups, which weighed out to be about 250 grams of all-purpose flour. To that, we're going to add some baking powder, not soda, baking powder, just 1.5 teaspoons. Next up, we need a little bit of salt. Believe it or not, you always want to add salt to baked goods because it balances out the flavor, it makes things a little sweeter, but in this case, it will balance the sweet and the tang. Just 1/2 teaspoon. And that's just plain old table salt, nothing fancy. Now this is a lemon blueberry loaf. I have the zest of 1 lemon. I'm going to whisk this to combine. Why am I whisking it now? I just want all of these little dry ingredients mixed well and even, and this is going to aerate it a little bit as well. Next up is blueberries. I have here a pint of blueberries that I happen to get from Hamilton, New Jersey, which is the blueberry capital of the world. Right in. I'm going to mix this gently. Why am I putting this in now? Well, I want to coat the blueberries in this flour mixture because when we combine everything else together, it's going to help those blueberries stay suspended in the batter and they won't sink to the bottom. Now let's work on the wet ingredients. I'm using my stand mixer today. You could do it in a large bowl with a hand mixer, or like Grandma did, do it by hand. Starts with butter. I have 4 ounces or 113 grams of softened, unsalted butter. Right in. Next is sugar. This is 1 cup or about 29 grams of granulated sugar. I'm going to be using the paddle attachment today. I'm going to mix this together on about medium speed and mix it until it's light and fluffy. That's called creaming. While this is creaming, do me a favor, take a moment and hit that like button. That helps us grow the channel. Our butter's all creamed. Now we need to add some eggs. I have 2 large eggs. I'm just going to add 1 at a time, and I'm going to mix well in between each one. Our next ingredient is yogurt. I have 1/2 cup, 113 grams of plain Greek yogurt. And it's important that you get plain and not vanilla because that's going to have extra flavoring and sugar. You want the plain. This is going to add moisture and even more tang. I'm just going to give this a moment to mix. All nice and mixed. Now this looks like it's curdled, but that's okay. That's what it's supposed to look like. Now it's time to combine our ingredients. We're going to add the wet into the dry ingredients. And I'm going to combine this gently by hand. Again, I don't want to break up those blueberries. Now I know you're going to want to do this in your mixer, but really don't do it. You will smash up those blueberries. It'll look like soup and won't come out very nice. And this is a very thick batter, almost like a dough. So don't worry that you've done something wrong. My batter is all mixed together. We're going to put it into the loaf pan. Now this is very thick. You may see a little streak of flour here and there, but that's okay. It will all come together. I'm just going to even it out. Now this is ready for the oven. I'm going to bake this at 350 Fahrenheit, which is 180 Celsius, for approximately 1 hour. I'm going to start checking after 45 minutes because everyone's oven is different. The cake, when it comes out, should be golden and have a toothpick or skewer come out nice and clean. So off to the ovens. And here is our lemon blueberry loaf. Now, I took this out of the oven after about 50 minutes. Toothpick came out nice and clean. I cooled it for 10 minutes before I removed it from the pan, and then I let it sit on a wire rack and cool all the way. Now you see I sliced it a little thicker, but look at that. Look at those blueberries. All throughout the cake, suspended, not settled at the bottom. Let's give it a taste. Wow. Feels tender. Oh yeah. Nice tender cake. Very lemony. And these wonderful fresh blueberries in every single bite. And that's what you want. And they can need a little Chardonnay. Wash it down. If you like this episode, sign up for our newsletter and get the recipes in your inbox. Then help us grow the channel by hitting that subscribe button, smashing that like button, and hitting the notification bell so you'll never miss an episode. Alrighty, I'm going to go hide away somewhere and eat some more of this lemon blueberry loaf. While I do that, I want you to sit back and relax and watch this episode over here. So until next time, everyone, cheers.